Okay, back again. So I think I left off where I was showing you guys where on one video where I was going to pipe this into my air compressor inside. So I did that. I just piped it through the wall right there with a ball valve, and I've got it run over here to this kind of dryer and connection bank. I've got my hose reel hooked up to it, and the reason I built the big compressor is because I wanted to be able to sandblast. So I bought this sandblasting cabinet, and let's see if there's anything in there. Oh, there it goes. I don't think there's anything in there. Oh, you can't see in there anyway. But yeah, I bought it from Harbor Freight, and it works pretty good. I had to modify it a little bit, but I've got a old shop vac hooked up to it, and I can clean the filter out every now and then. It does okay. It keeps the dust down because it does leak some, and I did try sealing it up in the corners here with some silicone, but it still gets out places. This door is kind of, it's not really it doesn't seal that well. When you have the vacuum on, it helps seal it a lot better, so that's a plus. But yeah, it works really good actually. I got the blasting media from Tractor Supply, this stuff right here. Hadn't had any problems out of it. Works really good. So but the whole reason I want to sandblast is so that I can paint this 97 Mazda Miata. This car, I bought this car in, I think, 2007. I think it had like 98,000 miles on it. And me and a buddy of mine actually bought Miatas at the same time to save money on gas. So as you can see, I've torn it all apart. I've done some of the body work. I've got a dent puller coming in. It's supposed to come in this week. I ordered it from Vevor, and it's a welding dent puller. I've used those before, so they're pretty simple. I think it'll work just fine for what I've got to do. I got a few dents here and there I've got to pull out, but other than that, the body's in pretty good shape. I'd stopped driving it years ago because I broke the timing belt, or the timing belt broke, and so last summer I got it running, and it runs good. It's got 200 and I want to say 230, 250 something, I forget. It's got a bunch of miles on it, but it still runs pretty good. So I painted the I had to do some sheet metal work and stuff in here on the floors. There was some rusted spots I had to cut out and patch, but it was no big deal. I did paint the floor with the with bed liner paint from, I think, Advanced Auto or something like, or O'Reilly's. I did the same thing with the rear, if you can tell. So yeah, I got all the parts over here. It's just piled on this table. I built this door stand so I could work on the doors, and so that I could paint them whenever I get ready. I've redone the seats. I've got them covered up right now. It's a mess over here. But ordered some leather. That's fake leather covers, and I put some new padding and stuff in them. Turned out really good. They're actually made for the, I think, the 91 or the 90 to 93 or 4 maybe. I think 90, maybe 95, 97, 95 through 97 had like a different style of seat. That's what was in here, but so I had to modify them a little bit, but it worked out pretty good. So anyway, I plan on sanding this thing down, painting it. I'm gonna go with For right now, I'm kind of sold on gray, like a kind of like a primer gray type color, but you know, of course, with gloss or whatever. So that's why I wanted all the air, and plus it gave me a cool project to do. So I wanted to be able to sand it down and, you know, paint it and not have any problems with air or whatever. So, and two, I needed to utilize some of the air tools that I have around here. So anyway, that's kind of the plan. I got these tractors in here I've been working on them. This one fired right up the other day. Hadn't cranked up in, hell, probably 2 years. Fired right up. It's got a chipper on the back. This one is this is my father-in-law's old tractor, and I did some rewiring on it. That's why it's in here. I put a new muffler on it too. The muffler was the old one was 8 through whatever, but yeah, I did some new wiring on here. So it does need an alternator now though. When I got in here, I checked it. It's not any good. So anyway, so I guess if you're interested in finding out how this car turns out, just like and subscribe, follow, whatever. If you're interested in this type of content, you want to see where this goes, yeah. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching.